We haven't selected the team yet. I haven't even seen the wicket today, so I'll make sure I have a look before training and we'll make our decision tomorrow morning.
What would you need to see for you to go?
Probably exactly what I've seen yesterday. A wicket that was pretty hard and a lot of grass. So, yeah, like I said, I haven't seen the pitch today. I'll have a look and see if it's changed. And then we'll give it another day as well, see how it pans out the rest of the afternoon and have tomorrow morning to make the decision.
Michael, one of the comments that Brad Haddon made went beyond the cricketing strength or weakness of the Indian team, and it said that the team turn on each other pretty quickly. It has to be based on some sort of things that you might have seen in field or wherever. What do you think he based it on?
I'm not getting involved in any of that, to be honest. I'm here to make sure that the Australian team is 100% prepared, and then we are ready to go tomorrow for a really important Test match. India are a very strong opposition. We've seen that. I've seen that throughout my whole career, and they'll be even tougher to beat tomorrow than they have been in the first 2 Test matches. That's for sure.
Michael, will there be a thinking that the Indians are more susceptible to pace bowling and spin bowling, particularly over here? Is that the way you're thinking?
I don't think so. I think it's more going to be about conditions. I think it's more going to be about working out what the best attack is to win the Test match. Yeah, that's my thinking. I'll obviously speak to Mickey as well today and get his thoughts. But yeah, I'm not that bothered about that. I've seen India be successful against fast bowling and spin bowling, so I don't think we're necessarily going to pick the attack for that. It's more going to be what conditions are out there and how we think is best to win the Test.
Michael, MS Dhoni just spoke to us and he said that whatever was said, I suppose the Australians think like that, and maybe they had a few beers and after that they said that. So do you think you want to respond to that at all?
Like I said, I'm not going to get involved in that. I'm here to make sure that this team is 100% prepared, and once we walk out in the field tomorrow, we play our best cricket. So that's done in the past, and I've seen throughout my career a lot of people like to talk about opposition. That's not me. I make sure I focus on this team. I make sure I focus on my own preparation, and I'd like to see the bat and ball do the talking tomorrow.
Michael, I think you're in the best form of your career. I mean, triple hundred last game, but I think you're in the best form technically wise. I think you can exploit the fastest like pitch.
Who knows? If I go and get a pair in this Test match, I'm then talking about my spot in the team, as I was 2 weeks ago. So, look, one innings, it's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. It's great to have made some runs, as I said, in Sydney to contribute to the success we've had in this series so far. But it's irrelevant right now. It's gone. It's a complete different wicket. We're in complete different conditions, and I'm on 0 when I walk out to bat, whenever that is throughout this Test match. So, my preparation's been no different over the last couple of days compared to Sydney. Obviously, I'm preparing on different wicket, but I've trained just as hard. My goal's exactly the same, to make sure when I walk out there, I've given myself the best chance to be successful. And yeah, I've never been a big believer of the in form, out of form. It's about, making sure you're doing all the right things. And, there's days you have your day and there's days you don't, but it's about continuing to work as hard as you can to be a consistent performer, and that's my goal. I don't think I've been as consistent as I would have liked throughout my career, and I'd like to improve that.
Do you enjoy the fast pitch? Is it not frightening, obviously, but you get more nervous on the quick pitches, or do you?
No, I prefer the pace, to be honest. I think I've probably had my most success in Australia at wickets like the Gabba and here in Perth. I like the ball coming on. I guess for smaller guys like myself, it means you don't have to try and hit the ball too hard. You can use the pace to your advantage. And they're probably the best conditions to face spin on, because the ball bounces a lot more, so you can hit through the line. But there's no guarantees, is there? It doesn't guarantee anything. You have to be at your best. In wickets like this that do have pace and bounce, it's really hard to start your innings. You see a lot of players throughout this Test match that'll get nicked off. They'll find the edges of their bat, but I think once you get in, generally the faster bouncier wickets are as good to bat on as anywhere in the world.
Michael, you've got inexperienced top 3. None of them have got many runs in the last couple of innings. Are they feeling the pressure, and what have you said to them?
I think they're going fine, to be honest. Obviously, they would like some more runs, but they've all had a piece of success in Test cricket, that's for sure. Both Davey and Sean have scored Test match hundreds. Ed batted beautifully on a seaming wicket in Melbourne and made 60 odd. So they've all had success. They know what they have to do to be successful at this level. And they've done it at the first class level as well. So, you know, I'm just really keen to see them go out and play with freedom. They've all played at the WACA as well, so I'm backing all three of them to have a good test match.